Hey Hookah Proers, this is Fairy Kitsune coming at you from hookahpro.com. I'm doing a review today of the Hasan Mouthtip. Now, these are available at, I believe it's Hookah Company. They're about $8 or $9 a pop, but they're really nice and we're going to get into why. Now, if you've checked out my other videos, I have a Hasan hose. Now with the Hasan hoses, the mouth tips are removable. See? Like that. Now, these Hasan tips are the same length almost as the Hasan tip, but the intake bore is the same size. The mouth tip bore is a little bit smaller. Now, I know everybody says, wide bore is the greatest. I've noticed with this tip, we bought it originally because the hookah that we have is, and if you can see this right here, this is my new KM. The base is blue. That's not the right bowl. We've got a funnel bowl for it, but I'm smoking the Vortex today. Our funnel bowl is the blue and black one. The hose is black. Why not have a blue mouth tip? Keep it in the theme, Saw this, the boyfriend liked it a lot better than the cubed mouth tips that they also have available on the same site. It's a nice little mouthpiece. It's pretty solid, You can drop it, nothing really happens. This piece right here is what seems to be stainless, and it looks like it's just bent into shape. It's not actually a smooth bore. This piece is that hard plastic, like everything else, the acrylic, and then this piece is also stainless. Now, this mouth tip, this is why we like it. If you use the Hasan mouth tip, it's, just like breathing, right? And I know that was a really weak puff, but the Hasan fits, right? And it looks pretty too, see? Ooh. This mouth tip, not only is the mouthpiece smaller, so you don't have to open your mouth as wide, right? Like this, or like this. I don't like to open, my mouth as wide to try to get the mouth tip in my mouth, and I don't want it clanking against my teeth because it kind of hurts. It's a smaller mouth tip, so it fits in your mouth easily, and because it's a smaller hole on the mouth tip side, the smoke gets concentrated when it comes through, so it's coming through a piece about that big. Oop, sounds like my cell phone's about to go off. But it comes through, we'll say it's this big. A piece about this big, and as it comes through the mouth tip, all of a sudden it gets shrunk into the mouthpiece, and that concentrates the smoke. You still get the same amount of smoke, and it's still a really easy draw, but you get more of the flavor. Like if I, take a puff off this, whoa. I've been letting it sit here while I was doing video stuff. There we go. Alright, I get the really nice, strong flavor of whatever I'm smoking. And if I use the Hasan tip, the flavor is just not as strong. You can still taste it, but I like my flavor to kick me in the head. So, this Hasan mouth tip, it's really nice, about $8 or $9. You can get it at Hookah Company, I believe. It's, really nice. It's washable. It's just like all the other ones. Fits all the removable mouth tip hoses. You don't even have to change the grommet in here. It fits standard. I like it. They come in, I think, 4 different colors: red, orange, green, and blue. The blue is very pretty, as you can see. Yes, it's very nice blue. It actually matches my base almost perfectly, and just in general, this is a really good buy. If you like the more, not restricted, but the, I don't know, thinner draws, it's not as wide of a gauge as the Hasan. You know, you can see it. It's a little bit smaller. It's not as small as some of the other ones. I mean, you know, it's about the same size, but not quite. You know, this is my Sahara hose from my candy stripe, but you get all the wide gauge of the hose, you get the very nice easy draw. All it does really is just concentrate the smoke down when you take it into your mouth. See, real easy draw, but it looks a lot prettier, and it's really cool. Just the mouthpiece, I would give this, you know, yeah, get all the smoke out. I would give this a, I don't know, 7 out of 10. I give it a 7 out of 10 for a reason. It's a really nice mouthpiece. I love this mouthpiece, but it only works with the removable tip hoses. You can't put it on any other hose. Because, you know, it just doesn't work. Like, how are you going to stick this on a Sahara hose? You know, you can't take this part off, and, yeah. But, if you have a removable tip hose, which is most of the washable ones, I believe, check one of these out. They're really nice. It's well worth the investment. Plus, you know, if you change the color of your hookah, or like you change the color of your base, but you don't want to buy a whole brand new hose, you just get a new mouthpiece. Because, you know, with this I can go solid black hose with a blue base and blue bowl, or I can go blue, silver, and black hose with the nice tri-metal with the blue bowl and blue and black head. Really like it. It's my standard mouth tip now. I don't even use the Hasan unless, you know, company's over, and that way I've got an extra mouth tip in case somebody's sick. You know, we just give them this one, and everybody else smokes off this, and when it gets to the person that's sick, you don't have to have the little, we call them condom tips, the little mouth tips. You don't have to have those. You just hand them their own mouthpiece. And you're like, this is your mouthpiece. When it comes to you, just take this one out, put this one in, and you're good to go. Also, the little plastic ones tend to intimidate people, and they're so easy to lose or forget. But if you take the mouthpiece out before you hand it to them, they're like, what am I supposed to do with this? Oh, yeah. So, I like it. 7 out of 10. It's my standard mouthpiece. This is a good investment. I like it. I might get a few more in a couple different colors. Maybe a green one to go with my green candy stripe so that I can use my Hasan hose on it. Yeah. But, okay, that's enough silliness from me today. So, check out the rest of my videos. There's a bunch coming at you from today because I got a whole bunch of new play toys with the hookah. Anyways, we were doing a review of the Hasan mouth tip for the washable hoses. 7 out of 10. Check one of these out. You know, use a friend's, buy one, whatever. Just try it. If you don't like it, sue me. If you like it, I told you so. I'm Fairy Kitsune, coming at you from hookahpro.com. And, yeah. Peace.